Hey, what's going on, Bill? Let me know if you can hear me. Hey, Bruce, what's happening? I'm not doing anything really special. I'm just, like the title says, just messing around. I gotta try to change that cover picture though, but I'll deal with that when I deal with it. Right now, I'm gonna attempt to do some sort of an abstract kind of background. See if I can get it right. We're about to find out right now. So, all depends on how quickly this stuff um, fades or dries when I do the fade. All right, that's cool. So I'm not using any glycerin, it's just water. But I want to get a nice kind of even fade from dark to light, which is why I'm using the tape. If I can get some nice strong blacks there, then it should work out. So we'll see what happens. If you can tell somewhat, I switched my camera angle around where hopefully you can see more of the canvas and less of me. So we'll see how that goes. And hopefully this little well, you're not going to be able to see it because of the glare of the line, but hopefully I didn't, if it didn't stain too much. I don't think it should. Everything should come out somewhat okay, but we'll find out as I go along here. I feel like I should make that a little darker, so I'm actually experimenting with it while I'm doing it. And it should work. Hey, look at this. How you doing, Jovette? Well, stop messing around and start painting. Well, this is definitely an experiment, Jovette. Definitely an experiment. So I'm just messing around with a little bit of a crazy abstract background. So bear with me while I attempt to do this thing. So I got to do a little bit of tape magic and a little bit of cutting. Now everything's on my left side, so I have to kind of cut in front of you. It's a different vantage point, just to see if I can actually um, somewhat get away with this. So if it works, great. If it doesn't work, at least I tried something. So we'll see. We shall see. I think this might do it. Then again, like I said, we'll see. If I can get it straight and not mess around with this thing too much, we'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna do the whole thing in camera and see how it goes. If you guys want to ask questions and whatnot, that's cool. Hello, Kelly Robinson. Hey, Shane, how are you? So I decided I'm not really doing too much of anything, and I'm actually using water, no glycerin right now. Okay. And right now it's just simple black paint, and I'm putting the paint on the tip of the brush. Okay, tip of the tip of the brush here. All right, that's all. Definitely need more black. I'm just wiping it back and forth. I don't want to cover the whole brush with it, so it'll just make a natural little fade. Back and forth. Now, as this stuff dries, okay, It'd be a gradation of color. It'll all make sense in a second or two. Cover that up a little bit. Now, as you can see, you see that little line there. All right, I'm not really too worried about that because I can kind of wipe that right out. It's just me cleaning the brush real well. And while it's wet, I should be able to make some of that line just disappear, just like that. Just make it go away. So it looks like a gradual fade. Do the same thing here too. I'll turn the brush around. Make some of that line, that tip go away. Right up in here. Just rub back and forth and let it dry. Okay. I'm not, like I said, I'm not very worried about all of that. Just like so. As the water evaporates, you're not going to see a lot of that anyway. So I'm just plugging away at it, getting different little faded out patterns. Is it a window pane? Nope. Just a abstract background of sorts. Nothing really special. It's just something in the background. That's all. That is all. I'll do it right about here. And one right about here. Okay. Once again, I'm going to go into the black, just using the tip, almost like a one stroke method. A little bit of water just to fade the paint a little bit better. I want it more on the tip, and just I'll just go across this way, just like that. Get some more. Make it a little more solid there. And do it down here too. Get a little bit larger. Get some more. Like I say, this is just the background. It looks kind of crazy right now. And it's okay. Now, as I'm adding the water to the acrylic paint, it gives it almost a watercolor-ish kind of feel to it. Okay, I'm not adding the glycerin, it's just all the water. Alright, and once it's done, just peel it right off, just like that. Like I said, I know it looks a little silly, look a little crazy right now, but there's a method to my madness. Sometimes you just have to experiment and play around and see if it works. And if it does work, you can always refine it. Hello, Angie. How are you? Let's put some more black in that there. Straighten that right out like that. Okay. I think I can do with one more crazy angle because, quite frankly, I want one. Oh, let's have one go that way. Let's see if I have it go. Eh, nah, I'll still have it. I want the fade to go still in another direction. So I'll start it from right here and go down that way. Something like that. Okay, let's get some more here. Get some more black paint and white back and forth. Let's see if I can get away with it with this. We're about to find out right now. Right against that edge, just fade the rest out. I'm doing it at an angle. I'll keep doing it till I feel I get it right. Something like that. Well, thank you. It's good to have Ange here. Good to see her. Okie dokie. Something like that. I know you guys are wondering what on earth is this clown doing. But I swear. Oh, like I said, for those of you who just popped in, I'm just playing around. Nothing special. It's a different camera angle also. If you can see, my head is over here on this side, so maybe you guys can see more of the canvas here, less of the back of my head, which would be where this box is, right here. All right. So we'll see what happens. Yoink. We'll see what happens. But the unfortunate thing with that is that if I have to clean my brushes, you're definitely going to see my head a little bit. Okay. But we'll see how this works, how this pulls off. Alrighty then. Let's put this brush away. I'll keep the scissors over here. I'll keep a pair over here. I got numerous pairs of a little bit of everything. Okay, now as I got this happening here, um, I should really let it totally dry. I'm using water instead of glycerin. If I use glycerin, it's going to take a while for it to dry. Okay, but with water, once it's dried and it evaporated, what you see there is what's going to be there. Okay, but it's got to um, totally dry. All right, there's a little space there, but this stuff seems to be solid here. Um, this stuff seems to be okay. Little patches here, so I'll just look up and see what you guys are talking about there. See who else popped in here. I know there's some people who are in here who might not have said anything, which is also cool. If you want to check it out, that's cool. Like I say, I'm just playing around right now. All right, while we're doing that, um, I guess I'm feeling maybe let's play with some really light, mm, something to kind of. Oh, this is like a homemade black. It was made by a buddy of mine. His name is Clive Powell, Clive Five Art, and he does homemade paints. And so this is almost like a lamp black because it got the shade of bluish to it. All right. So actually, if I added another blue to that, it would just accentuate that black there. It would bring the black a little darker. But I don't want to really overpower. I'll just use a little bit of phthalo. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little phthalo and a lot of water. Okay, so I can just give a different color for the background instead of just this blank stark white. All right, so what I'm going to do is get another. Um, I could use a softer brush for what I'm about to do, also, but it's going to require a lot of washing, um, which I really don't feel like doing right about now this time. So I'll just get some water. You guys don't see, well, I'll just put it right here for right now. I'll get some water. I'll just dip the water in here. All right, just like this. Get plenty of water, just like that. Now I'm gonna dip into my phthalo blue and put it right into the water there, like that. So it looks like a big watercolor. Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys can see what I'm doing here. All right, and this is almost like a, well, it is just about like a watercolor. So it is somewhat of a glaze. So hopefully by the time I apply this, everything should be dry enough for me to, there wouldn't be any streaks. So we're gonna try this out. Now, usually when I wasn't filming anything, I could kind of do this all day. I think it should somewhat be dry enough so I can attempt this. Now, if I was smart, and I never said I was, this should be horizontal, not vertical. So we might get some runs, but we'll see. Okay, as you can see, I'm just tapping in the color. Okay, it's not like I'm getting any lighter or darker shade of color. It's all the same, and you make plenty of it. Okay, all right. Well, let's see what happens now. Here we go. Bravery test. Going on across. Now, with something like this, you kind of do a little quickly. All right. And all I'm looking for really is just a tint of color because I just don't want all of that really deep, stark white. So I'm just putting it in there. And if you notice where the water kind of gathers at, I'm starting where the water kind of ends. All right, that little lip of water right there, and you just continue it on just like that. All right. Now, if it starts to run and do whatever, that's because the painting is vertical and water's going to go to the lowest center point of gravity, right? So it's all going to run down. Which for this painting, that's fine. I'm cool with that. That's no big deal. All right. So I'm not worried about any of that. Like stuff like this, you see the little run right there. That's all right. Just do one of these numbers. Just keep it moving. Okay. So I'm just going over it again, but I'm going a little bit backwards, going further. But as you can see, acrylic dries quite fast, that I can do something like this, and I can go over it again and again and again. And as you see me wiping across it, it's not really wearing anything away, except the spot of paint that wasn't really dry, which would be right about here, but that's not going to matter. You'll see in a second. Okay, but as you see, the fades are still there, still black. All right, it's just something like I say, I'm just trying out here. All right, I don't think I really needed to do anything else, so I think I'm pretty cool. That pat 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 that you're hearing is the cat using the litter box. The litter box is right behind me, and you're probably listening to the TV because I didn't turn it down. Like I said, this is an impromptu thing, so. But this is very fun to do. All right, I'm gonna do something else while this water is still wet, if I can get away with it. So we'll see what happens. You can also do this with watercolor, but you have to kind of time it. All right. If the painting is still wet, there'll be an interesting effect to what I'm about to do, but it has to be wet still. I'm going into my black paint. I'm gonna dip it into some water here. I'm just having a little fun before I go on to the main subject. This might work. This might not. Let's see what happens. You guys ready? Here we go. Plop, plop, plop. Yeah. See, now when the paint's still wet, the water kind of spreads out and the flickers kind of, it opens up, spreads out, looks all different-ish. So basically that's all I'm doing. And let it do what it do. It's gonna, because the paint's wet, it's just not gonna stick there as a dot. It's starting to open up and go in different places and different spots and all of that good stuff. I'll get some of this blue. It's not dark enough, so I'm gonna get into this blue itself. I'll stir it around a little bit. See what this brings. And we'll pop a little bit of it here. Some in the corner. Get some more blue. Even if it kind of melds into the blue color, that's also fine. Just little textures here and there. Interesting things popping off and happening. Still not taking away from the fade effect. Okay. Just like that. Alright. Okay, Kathy, so you're feeling my pain, right? When I'm not in here, I have a carpet, not a carpet, it's a thick beach towel down below. I stapled it to the floor. It's hardwood floor, and she lays right there where my feet are usually at. And there's a few times I almost stepped on her, But she finds this room quite comfortable because once I'm done, I shut the blinds or the curtains, and there's nobody really comes in here but me and her apparently, or she sleeps within my large bag of plastic that I cover the canvas with here. She's right on top, slays right there, and then she looks at me like, what? So what can I do? Kathy, how are you, McCone? Good to see you. All right. So as this is doing what it's doing, all right. I think I like this painting view better because once again, um, I don't seem to be intrusive and I'm not in everybody's way. But we'll see as we go on here. Okay. Now, considering that I've used black for this and for the fades or whatnot, now if I wanted to, I can accentuate the fades even more by just going over it again. Now that I know where they are, and I can actually do more of the fades as I'm looking at it. That's what I'm thinking of doing anyway. What's going on, Billy? How are you? And since a lot of you probably aren't going to work tomorrow because I think it's a holiday, I think I can waste a little more time and do that. So once again, I'm mixing up the black one side of the brush. Okay, just like that. One side of the brush. I'm going to give a little bit of water. I'm putting like the tip of the brush in the water because I really don't want all of this to come all the way across the brush. Okay, I'm going to do it again right from here. I'm going to just fade it again. Just a stronger effect of the fade. That's all. Back and forth. Just like that. Alright. Getting some more of the black paint. Right here. Stronger fade of color. I just want more of a fade, that's all. More of it. And plus it gets me to use up most of this black too. Come right here, do the same thing. Probably a once over can do with these fellows on the side here. Just like that. Come over here, do it again. Now the only thing with watercolor paper is that if you don't pre-treat it first, it will buckle on you. And that's all it's doing. What's happening is that it's drying. Okay, let's get some stronger blacks right there. Let's make that black a little band a little stronger. What it's doing is that when it dries, it's pulling. Okay, that's all it's doing. Get some more black on the corner here. Get some more water. Cause I just got one more band to do. Like I said, and this is just straight background. I just wanted the band to be a little larger. That's all. And I'm coming across, just making a larger band, and just fading it out, just like that. Don't worry about the little line here. All right, once it dries, it won't show, and plus what I'm going to put over here, you're not going to notice it too much anyway. But I just want a little stronger. Yeah, hit the like button. This is YouTube. You gotta hit the like button, thumbs up button. For those of you who just realized I exist in the world, if you like what you see so far, hit the subscribe button. I got a pre-recorded video coming on tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, my time here in New York, and I'll be in the chat room. I won't oversleep and miss it like I did last week. That was just pitiful. That was sad. It really was. I apologize for that. That was just so unlike me. Usually, if something comes up and I'm not able to make my pre-recorded show, I'll let you know on the Facebook page. But it will play regardless. All right, that it will do. Now I'm going to do something since I'm using black and I really don't want the bands to show through. I'm going to use the rest of this black just as a foundation color to overlap the bands. Okay, so I guess I'll do it right about here. So I'll put a little something right there, just like that. Something of this sort. Just put it right in there. Nice big one. We're gonna put it right there. All right. All right. Something like so. Just put it right in there. There. I know it looks crazy. I know it does. That's okay. That is okay. As a matter of fact, this gives me another idea. Since this is a masking type of process, I'm gonna do something else. Cause like I said, I really don't want them to be too. I don't want them to really show through my leaves. So we're gonna put the. I'm gonna use water. I'm not gonna use the glycerin right now, cause I want this stuff to dry, and it's fairly warm in here. All right. Okay. Let's have something going around something like that. Doesn't matter. Have something skating around this way. Something skating around this way maybe. Something around here. Um, we'll do it like this. Something like that. And we'll have something coming around here. Come on. Stop playing with me. Come on. Come on. Oh, we'll have it wide here and it just come down right there. Something kind of simple-ish. Okay, that's enough of that. And we're gonna mask all of that. I'm just gonna give general. Well, this is too wide for what I want to do. So let me see if I need to put something else. I think not. Maybe. Mm, oh, I don't know if I really want something out there like that for it. Not necessarily. I don't really. Maybe something I'll have it loop around here. I'm just using the far end of the brush to get it to curl like that. I'll just put one right here. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna clean this brush off. When I put the actual striations in there, the petal shapes in this, I'll use a small. This is a 3/4 inch flat brush. So okay, just put this guy back. I don't need this one. I need a. Oh, let's try for this guy. This is like my favorite go-to little brush. It's a 1/2 inch flat. All right, dipping more into water. All right, using the water instead of the glycerin. Like I said, I want this stuff to dry when I'm done with it. All right, and plus I'm just blocking this stuff in. All right, okay, and we'll do stuff like this, and then we'll do some stuff like that. We'll just pop it in there like that, just like this. All right. So I think you guys got starting to see the leaves take shape a little bit here. All right. I know you really haven't seen them done or see me do anything like this. In the beginning, I did though. I did a lot of abstract craziness. So, like so. It takes practice to get the leaves. It does. I have videos on here that really, really, really slow this process down. What I'm doing. Hello, John. How are you, sir? Who else popped in? Let me see here. All right, man. Take care, Bruce. Yes, Yovette. This is one of my yeah, one of my definitely one of my more unique. I used to do a lot of this in the beginning. I used to put crazy designs on it, and my mind's just the way my mind works at times. I want to see if it actually works, and if people like it, I'll put it on there and see how many views I get, see if how many likes, or whatever. See if people really do like what I've done, or maybe I went a little bit too far left or something. Um, this is why I do what I do sometimes. But anyway, that dark will help get rid of some of those bands and whatnot. So when I place the colors on top of this, you'll see the actual flowers instead of the bands going through it. Okay. Some of the leaves that are further apart, the bands show through that shows like they're transparent, so that'll work. I just don't want them showing in the middle. Okay. So, all right. I'm just cleaning off the brush here. All right. Since I got some loose blackish blue color here, I'm going to take advantage of the black, and I'm going to take advantage of some of this blue. I'm going to plop some yellow right here. All right. Why am I using yellow? And I got little bits of black and little bits of blue. Matter of fact, I can use a little more black. And I'm using very little. Well, I haven't used any glycerin as of yet because it's not needed right now. I may use it maybe when I get here, maybe. But we're gonna put a little bit. I got a little more black here. Now watch what I'm gonna do here. All right, here's black. Here's yellow. Look what happens. What color is that? What color is that? Pretty cool, right? Got a nice color, nice green here. Look at that. Pretty slick, right? Okay. Okay, let's play. We're gonna play now. All right. Let's go. Can you guys see that already, or should I zoom in a little bit? It's really up to you. I'm using this black to my advantage because even though I got the green going here, all right, I'm going over it with the color that's preceding it. So the striations and stuff that I put in with the black is actually going to help with the leaf patterns here. Okay. And while I'm doing this, while I'm here, I might as well add the green to the black here too. Why not? All right, we're going to continue. We're going to move this right on along. And what I'm doing also is I'm coloring the whole leaf in with the strokes. Because in the highlighting, I'll add the different strands and all that good stuff. And I'm adding the green to the veins here, all that, just like that. Okay, Angie, take care. And I'm going to continue on with the green here. I'm gonna dip in a little bit of water, just a little bit, like the tiniest amount of water, just to loosen up the paint a little bit. Like I say, this is just the layer of green, just to turn them green. Once I add the yellow and a little bit of the titanium white, it gives the highlights to these guys. All right, just like so. Take care of yourself, Ange. Thank you for popping in. I know you guys living on the other side of the pond there. I think it's like a 12-hour difference or so. And plus, it's not a national holiday over there like it is going to be here. Now, if I was on Facebook and did this, I would probably have quite a few people checking it out because of the holiday. But I didn't announce that I was doing anything. I just want to decided just to pop on, just to pop on. and have a little fun. I used to do it on Facebook a lot. I think I conked out a second or two on you guys. I didn't know. When I looked up, I seen it happen. It happens every once in a while. So hopefully it pops back on you for you guys. Okay, I'm going into my titanium white, going right into the green here, and a little bit of the yellow, just like that. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this yellow greenish for highlights. I need to know if you guys are still here, because I can't tell. I'm sure you'll let me know. Can't tell if you guys are still here or not. Oh, okay, you guys are still here. All right, cool. Okay, Shane. Okay, thank you guys. Just needed to know. Something else I need to know too. For those of you who've watched me consistently, is this a better camera view for you guys? I gotta see. Yeah. And can you still see the brush strokes and whatnot? Or is my hand in the way? Because I switched everything over more to the left. So I need to know. Then again, I didn't zoom it in. You guys didn't ask me to zoom in or not. So I suppose everything is somewhat okay. Now there's a little delay on not my initial monitor, but on the YouTube there's a little delay. So I'm looking at what I'm doing in the past while I'm painting here in the quote future. So everything looks kind of cool. All right, and I'm adding a little green here, a little more green here. Okay, you like both camera views? Okay. I'm gonna go even brighter for the tiniest, the final kind of highlight, and I think I'm gonna add a little bit of blue because, uh, just because. No big reason or anything, just because. And maybe I'll put it some right there, like that. Yeah, like that. Get a little bit of white. I need it a little more opaque, so I'm not. I'm not gonna use as much water at all. I want it to kind of pop out a little bit, just like that. Um, just quick flick of the wrist, like so. All right. Click flick of the wrist. Everything's going towards an imaginary point. Also, let's get this a nice sharp point here, or not like a flat edge here, so I can really accentuate the middle stem here. I can add little things like this to it if I wanted to. You can do all sorts of little things to it, stuff like that. Make it look more leaf-like. just using the pointed corner of the brush to do so. Alright, really quick flick of the wrist, get that type of effect. It's that feathering you want. Alright, that helps really sell this. The more you do it, you know, the easier it gets, the more comfortable you are with it. You have a lot more fun with it. Alright, and maybe a little bit of that on the vines themselves, something like that. Have fun, play with the thing, you know, have a little fun with it. I think I'm gonna put some little squirrely, um, those little leaves on it. A little bit of blue, a little bit of yellow. Not necessarily blended. Get some white to break that up a little bit. All right. Okay. If you look down here, look down here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my brush, go flat, wiggle, come back up to a point, and drop like this. Come to a point. So it'll look like that. Wiggle, come to a point. Wiggle, come to a point, like that. All right. That stuff there. Okay, let's go back up here. Go up to the top here. And we're going to do a few of them. Flat, wiggle, come up, point. Flat, wiggle, come up, point. Have them go in different directions. Come down with it. Boom, like that. Come like this. Boom. Make some go up, like so. Get some more paint. Just put a little bit of yellow in there, a little bit of blue, a little bit of white, a little bit of whatever. Um, just pop them in there. Just like so. Oh, well, come on here like that. Put one right here. Just wiggle. Keep it going. A little bit more blue. Even a touch of black. Why not? Darken it up a little bit. A little white on the other side. Don't totally blend them all together. Alright. You see where I'm at here? Alright. I'm going to press. Boom. Wiggle. Come around. Press. I'm going to go into the other leaf. Why not? Just like this. I'm using acrylic paint. I'm not using. Let's turn that around. Put more paint on that. There we go. Get some paint. Plop it on there. Get some more paint. Some blue. Plop it on there. Like that. Get a little bit of white. Plop it on there like so. Okay, we'll move on to the other side. Put it right here. I don't care. Put it right there. Right there. Let's darken that up. Might be a little too white there. Like that. Oh, we'll put one right up in here. Sometimes the petals from this flower is going to cover some of that up, so I'm not too concerned about that. It's okay. I'm using no glycerin. All right, none at all. Wiggle, come back up. Add a little point to it. Wiggle, come back up. Wiggle, wiggle, come down like that. Cross it over like this. Wiggle. A little more yellow. Yeah, I like that yellow. Let's add some more yellow. Let's go back up here. Let's add a little yellow to that guy like that. You can always change these guys around like so. Just like that. Alright. I don't have my phones with me. Somebody's trying to contact me. And um, they probably think I'm ignoring them. They don't know that I'm on YouTube. I might have to shut off my little TV thing because I think it's messing with my internet connection. But if you guys aren't complaining about it, I guess it's still okay. I guess. All right. Actually, let me respond to this person because this person is a very nice lady. So you guys hold on for 1 second. Let me get my phone. I'll be right back. Okie dokie, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, let's go up here. Let's get remove this. Oh, you like the way the leaves look now, John? I'm gonna do the shadow side. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just play with what I have. With what I have, I got the blue here, slightest touch of white. Very impressionistic leaves here. I'll add a little black to the gray it out a little bit. Oh, slight touch of water to it. All right, we're gonna do the shadow side. Remember, when this stuff dries, it dries duller. All right, so what might be kind of blaring or glaring at the moment, it won't be. It'll kind of blend itself in. All right, a little more white to the blue, a little more blue, just like that. Let's go on over here to the other side. All right, and we're gonna press, pull, release, press, pull, release, just like just like that. All right. Yes, I will use my finger in a hot minute. I have no shame. I want this one a little longer. Fade it in there. Some of them I color in. Some of them I do not. I'll skip some. All right. Make it look like the petals, some of the separate petals are a little further back than others. That's basically all. Like say for this guy, put him up here like that. Alright, just like that. That's basically it. Okay. All right. All right. Um. There we go. Get rid of that. Where's my towel? Up here. Okay. Yes, you're right. It is much better with the TV off, but I forgot. As I went to go get the phone, I should have turned it down a little bit. Hey, Maria, how are you? Matter of fact, let me do something else now that your vet reminded me. Hold on, let me turn this TV down. Hold on. Okay, now I got the TV set to subsonic sound. The dog and cat can hear it, but we can't. Okay, so let's see. What am I going to do with this guy? Well, I know what I'll do. Since I have plenty of white here, I'll make it some kind of odd um, white carnation-ish kind of thing going on with it. Okay, now I guess I'll play with the glycerin. I'll dip it in. Oh, let me explain this also. I'll come down here. Let me adjust the camera a little bit. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I have to tighten this nut up back here. I don't think I got the. Yeah, I can. Maybe tighten it up a little bit so it won't stop moving around all over the place. All right, let me. There. Okay, this time I put a little more shampoo than I usually put in it because this is the way it used to look like a long time ago. But this stuff here is actually glycerin and hair shampoo. You don't necessarily need the hair shampoo. I used to just use the shampoo until somebody hit me up on the glycerin here. Well, this is glycerin. All right, as you can see, as of right now, it's extremely watery. That's because I let it sit with the cap off, and now it's extremely watery. Okay, glycerin comes out like syrup. Okay, it's very thick. So for those of you who are oil painters, this has the consistency of liquid, almost like liquid clear, where you would use very little of the stuff. All right, now I got my brush. I'm playing all around in there because I got plenty of it. I filled it up pretty good. I did not stir it because there's still some down on the bottom. But all it takes is me stirring it. That's why I'm doing this. But that's all this is. All right, and what this does is this is a like a an extender for acrylic paint. Okay, where it keeps it wet a lot longer for blending and whatnot, and mixing and all that good stuff. All right, you need very little of this. I just saturated my brush with this stuff. Okay, but that's basically what it is. Basically, I was just stirring it around. Okay, but I'm gonna use it. I done got it all on there now, and I'm gonna get a little bit of white. I'll just put it right in here. Now, once I got this extender over this stuff, okay, I'll use a little bit of blue here. This is just going over this dark blue here. That's all. All right, but oh, it's not off. It's still on. The like I said, the dog can hear it. I usually do it for the really for me, technically. All right, what I'll do is well, basically like this. Go right over it, like just like this, just like that, something like that. Now, you guys might not be able to tell. Maybe you can if you look here and if you look here. See that? That's how reflective it is. That's how you can tell it's still wet. All right, but that's all I need really of this for that color. Oh, let's play around with the deep blue. Why not? We're gonna put the deep blue somewhere in here, and we'll fan it out like that's not blue enough. Some there we go, dark like that, and we'll fan it out like this. Pretty straightforward, general type of flower deal. Something quick like that. All right, all right. Who knows what kind of petals I'll do with it, but it doesn't generally look like that. Okay. Nobody wants to talk. You guys were having pretty good conversations for a little while. Anybody have any questions? No questions? Well, that's cool too. I'm just wiping off the brush. I'm putting it back in its little spot here. I guess I'll take this brush. It's a round brush, probably number 6 or an 8. Number 6, round. Look down here. Here it is. All right, this fellow right here. Okay. Oh, it won't. It'll be some kind of weird white bluish looking thing when I'm done with it. Okay. I'll just take white here and maybe a little bit of water. Set it up. All right. For those of you who don't really know, all points lead to Rome. That little, if I can get it in there, that little dot right there. Matter of fact, let's do this. And let's do one of these numbers here, like that. All right. Okay. Put it right there. All right. All dots lead to Rome. All right. Now I'll do a general one. This little, it's like the top of the bowl here. Okay. So, um, let's say how I want to do these. Oh, let's have one come out. I don't know, something like that. Then we got one here coming down there like that. Then we got one come up around and he goes in like this. All right. Where's the other bowl right here? And we have them flare out and come on around like that. All right. So you got what, 4 there? All right. Then maybe We have a couple in front. Maybe I'll have it look like, well, we can have it trail from here. Why not? I kind of like it when it kind of looks like that. Well, we'll have one like this, and we'll have one like that. All right, I'll make it kind of a general thing there, and we'll have it kind of come scoop around like that. Almost look like a pair of Mick Jagger lips or something. Oh, we'll have one come here, like that. One to overlap the other. Now, with leaves or petals coming toward us, the horizon line is like right here. One there and one there. Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the bowl shape will be just like this. Coming around. All right. Where you got other, leaves doing their thing in here, whatever. Maybe you might have one here, you know, something like that. All right. Then you got all sorts of stuff happening out here, happening over here, happening out here. Um, oh, you got stuff going on here. You might have some flopping around out here. You might even have another one going on the outside like that, and you got stuff playing around out there. Who knows? It's what really, what floats your boat at that particular time. Okay. Okay. They follow a basic pattern. All right. Until you get accustomed to it, and then you can go into all crazy directions and whatnot. Or if you prefer to spend a lot more time with it, you can really get in depth with them with the strokes and all of that good stuff. Okay. All right. Let's take this half inch one more time. Okay, so let's see where we're placed at here. The water is absolutely filthy. Um, we'll be using a lot more of the glycerin, more or less. I'll put the glycerin right here. Get some white. Put it right in there, just like that. All right. But I don't want it totally. Not yet. It's going to be lighter than what that is. Okay. All right, something like this. Okay. All right. Let's start from out here, and we're going to work our way around. I'm going to go a little past the sketch point. Okay. And what I'll do is I'll press, drag, it disappears. Overlap. Make sure you overlap. I think I got one more. Just like that. All right. All right. There go pedal number one. Now remember, whatever is your first pedal is going to be overlapped by the other one. All right. So keep that in mind. Okay. Well, keep you in prayer because you definitely in its path. Definitely. You just stay safe, man. You and the family just stay safe. Now remember, I have glycerin on here. If I got too much to start to run and act kind of funky, all right. But I'm not worried about that right now. Overlap. Now, whatever one you want to overlap, that's entirely up to you. You're not going to really see the difference until you do the final highlights. And then you can really choose which ones you want to overlap and which ones you do not want to overlap. All right. Okay. And we're going to come here. Press, press, press. I think I'll play around and just have this one come on the outside like that. Just like so. Now, you see that little rim? All right. Now, in the highlight, I'll do even more of that. Okay. But I just did that just to show you how you can do that. How it can be done. Okay. The petals that are in front of us, I'm gonna have those a touch darker. It's like their back is to us. Okay. Oh, I'll use a slight touch of black into this. I think I got enough, maybe, to do it. And I'll just fill it in right now. I'm gonna just fill it right in, just like this. People have different approaches of how to do these. This is easiest for me to do If those who are want to learn it, want to follow it, you can do it this way. Remember, this is the pedals that are facing us, so its back is to us, almost like in shadow, like that. All right, all right. Of course, I'm gonna need a touch more phthalo blue, just a touch more, little dot of do. Believe it or not, it's really the flower that's like the last thing really to do. Maybe I'll put some buds or whatnot in there. Get a little titanium white. Watch this. Now remember the vanishing point here. The dot is one is here, and one is run in there. All right. So let's do this one first. What we're gonna everything's gonna end up toward the middle there. So, and because these are over here on the outside, I had to put a little rim on it, a little rim of color, and come around. And each one gets a little higher, a little higher, a little higher, and then you start coming back the other way with it. Okay, and I'll add a little peak there. All right, so you can kind of see the little edge there. Okay, I'll accentuate that a little bit more here if I can. I know I can. It's just the fact of me doing it a little bit of a edge there, and scoop it right around, just like so. All right. Okay. Let's get a little more white. A slight touch of the medium. I don't need too much. And we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna give it a little push, and we're gonna come in, push, come in, push, push. It centers itself like that. A push, just like that. I'll keep it just like that. All right, all right. Just brighten it up a little bit. I still want this stronger. Just like that. No problem. You take care of yourself, Jovette. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. And we're guys, we're gonna continue right on along. We're gonna give it a little push, and we're gonna follow. It's very important to follow the curves of this guy. Okay, just like that. Oh, I think I have this one. I have this guy kind of want to show out. I put him right in front. Boom, like that. Give him a little rim there. He'll be in front of the other people, other flowers there. This guy's in the back, so even though I won't highlight him as strong, but he's back there. All right, I'm gonna wipe off my brush real quick. Get a little more white. I'll dip it in there. Get a touch of medium, loosen it up a little bit. Now it's not totally white. It's still got tinges of blue in there. This fella right here, remember he's gonna cut in front of this fella back here, so I'm gonna continue him along. Give him a little rim of color, come on down, make him disappear in there like that, and go in the other direction. So he's in front of everybody else. Alright, take care, Jovette. Thank you for coming by. I do appreciate you. So now you guys can kind of see where everything's going here. Okay, now what you see here, right here, all those little sparkles right there, that's just the glycerin. Okay, so if I shut the light off, all right, there, all right. So it look like that. I'll shut the other light off. Maybe you guys can tell. All right, now you see where the glycerin is. All right, see how reflective it is? It does dry in time eventually. All right. That's what it looks like. You see more detail of the flower when it's like that. Not as much light. Okay. All right. I'll pop the light back on in a second. I'm getting some darker blue. I got white on my brush still, and a little bit of glycerin in there, because I got petals underneath. All right, so we're gonna have a little fun with these guys. So we're gonna pop them in there like that, just like that. Okay, get a little more glycerin. Some of these can be translucent, so it'll turn into a glaze. We'll put one right here, just like that, and we'll have them fan right around, fan right on around there, just like that. I'll highlight some of these guys a little bit. I'll pop the light on. You guys can see that. One of the lights on, I'll pop on. Okay, and I think I'll have another one of these guys facing us right here, right in here, and have them come around like that. All right. Now, since I did that, I gotta highlight same premise as before. Come here, give it a little push, and bring it in. Push. You overlap a little bit. Overlap right across the other two. All right, come here, do the same thing. Just like that, overlap them and bring it right in there. All right, so you instantly cup the other fellas. All right. All right, let's go back into a little more dark blue here. And we're gonna continue this right on along here. We'll kind of give this a little fan here. Come on around, come on around, come on around, give him a little turn inside there like that. All right. Okay. We got another one in the back there. Right over here, right up top here. We got something curling around right in here. Just like that. Come on around in there like this. All right. Okay. I'm looking at something here. I need something else there. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do, because I still want to keep the roundness, and I don't see that yet. But you will in 1 second here. Get a little glycerin here. I want to, because of this guy right here, this fella right here. Okay, I'm going to take him, put a line there, and I'm going to have him come this way. Turn him right around, just like that. Right in there, and just like that. So he's going to be turned and flipped around. Okay. Is it hitting you right now, Billy? Is it pretty close to you? Because if it's pretty close to you, boss, you might want to log off. The video will be here. You know, you might want to chill with the loved ones there. Just getting a little more white, just to highlight a few things here. Okay. Just be safe, boss. I'm just highlighting just a few of the petals here. And I'm overlapping a little bit also. Like this guy right here can be overlapped a little bit. Just like so. Taking some more of the white, tiny touch of glycerin, and we can just have it come this way. Just like that. I know a lot of you aren't able to see it because of the glare of the light there, but you will when I pull out. If you guys subscribe to my Facebook channel, you'll see the whole thing. Yes, I will use my fingers for fading out. Getting a little water here. I want it a little bit bluish. I don't want it a little too white, so I'll tone that down a little bit, just like that. Come here, bring it in a little bit, just like that. Okay, we're almost done here, guys. Believe it or not, we're almost done with this thing. Just highlight one of those going in like that, and maybe a nice little highlight there. Sometimes all it just takes is a simple push, get that rim of color. That's all. Just like that. And I want a stronger rim of color right over here. It's for emphasis of it cutting through. It is part of. There we go. Just like that. Bring some of that in there. I shouldn't have did that. That's what I get for trying to be cute. There we go. Just wipe that out of there. Get out of there. That's it. Okay. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. We're like 99.9%. Okay. Trust me, we're a lot closer to finish than you think. Okay. Let me put something nice and frilly in there. Just putting the brush back. I'm missing a brush. Can't find it right now. All right. Let's dip into. I'm gonna do something here. Let's get this. I'm trying to see if I got enough green. If I got enough green, cool. If not, we'll make one. Let's get the put a dot of red right there because we're on the tail end of this, so we'll have a little fun. And I just want to thank you guys for those of you who are sticking with me here tonight. Let me get a. I'll use one. I think I'll use a fan brush for this part. Okay, let's get a little titanium white. We'll put the titanium white. Where are you guys? Right here. Right here. A little titanium white. A little bit of yellow right here. A little yellow in that titanium white, just like that. Just like that. I'll use a corner because we're nearing the end of this thing, and we're gonna put little press, little dots in there like that, just like that. Look at that. Get as close to the edge as you can, in between these guys in here, just like that. And then you just sporadically put them out there looser and looser, just like that. Just like that. Basically all I need right in there. Alright, let's clean that off. Alrighty. We're not done yet, but we're pretty close. We're like 99.9% now. Alright, we're in a home stretch for real. Let's show you a little trick for those of you who really would like to do something like this. Let's go into the oh, crap. I used up my yellow. Hold on. This is worth it. When Gary Jenkins showed me this, I couldn't get enough of it. It was the greatest thing. So I'm gonna show you guys this. All right, here we go. I'm gonna have to pull this camera out a little bit, and let's go upward, and let's go more towards here. I think this light is too bright. Let's shut it down. All right, that's good enough. Let's try with the other light here. Excuse me. We'll pop this one out. Aim it out this way like that. Thank you, Shane. I appreciate it. Let's get a little bit of yellow. Oh, can you guys even see that? Yeah, you guys can see it. A little bit of yellow. Yellow's right here. I gotta make green here, so we'll put it right here. Get a little bit of black. Put the black right in there, just like that. Just make some green real quick. Dark green. Alright, something like that. I need plenty of it. I'm doing this in reverse actually because I need more green than anything. So let's make a big mound of it here, just like that. And I gotta try to get some of this off of that brush. Clean off the brush real fast. Okay, here we go. Get some red. Cover that brush. Cover this thing with the red, like that. All right. The color that I want to be the bud will have to go on first. Then I will get green. This is why I need a lot of green. So hopefully I got enough of the green here. We'll see. Let's come up here. Oh, let's have one come. Oh, where you guys can see it right about here. We'll have it come down. Come on down. Come on down. I'm turning the brush as I'm doing this. Oh, I have it loop around. Come on front. Pop a bud right in there like that. This is why I would need so much more green. But I'm gonna go back into the green a little bit here. And no, it's not enough green. Let's get some green going. And we're gonna correct some of that. Put it right up in there, just like that. And I'm gonna come around and add a little curl there to the side. And we're gonna add a curl there to the side. Just like that. So you got one right there. I have to use a lot more green than that, so let's clean off the brush. Let's get some more green going. Get some more black. Some more yellow. Okay, need plenty of the green here. Just like that. Clean off the brush. We're going to do the whole process over again. More red. And you need green. Just saturate this thing with green here. So hopefully I got enough here. Let's go. Oh, well, actually, I can add some more green to this, like that. Green him up a little bit more, just like that. Get some more green. I know I got plenty of it here. I'm not worried about the red. I got more than enough red. All right, let's go from. We'll do another one. Oh, we'll have him come loop around here. In front of this plant, go behind this plant, get some more green. You guys should be able to see this. Come around, and I'll curl them around, and boom, right here. Press, let it go. Instant bud. Isn't that the best? A little green up there, turn it that way, put a little green here, have it come out like that. Okay. Never do two, you gotta do them in threes, alright? We're gonna pop another bud in there. Alright. Alright. Oh. Let's have them come over here. You guys can see this. Alright. Here we go. One more. Right across that petal. And bam! Right there. I know I got some red left. Come on. There you go. Put that red in there. Nope. Need more red. That red right in there like that. There we go. Just like that. Alright. Pop that light on. You'll see it. You see it there. Okie dokie. Let's get some more green. We'll saturate the brush with the green here. Just like that. And come on the other side. Give him another one. Give him a little curl there. Just like so. Alright, alright. I need to brighten up that petal. So that'll be my final thing to do. It only takes a second. So let's get a little bit of blue. What's left of the blue, let's put it right here. Get a little bit of white, because I don't want it totally. Slap a little bit of I just want to brighten up. Give it a little push. Smallest little push. Overlap a little bit. Maybe right around here. Come this way. Just like that. fade that. All right. Okay, I think I'm good here. I think I can leave everything alone. Let's take the tape off the edge. Let's sign my name and we'll call it a night. I do appreciate you guys watching tonight. Some of you watched right from the very beginning, and I do appreciate it. I truly do. Getting a little bit of paint. This paint's a little thick. I shouldn't have used the glycerin. I should have just used water for this, but oh well. All right, let's pop my name right in here, right on the bottom here. For those of you in the USA, enjoy your cookout day. Or if you got loved ones that sacrificed in the war, go visit their grave sites or think about them when you're doing your barbecue. Um, all you guys out there in Florida, be careful. Can you believe it's September already? There you go, 9. All right. Let's put this here. Let's put this here. Let's see what we look like. Let's see what we got here. Let's take the glare off. Like I say, this is a little different. Crazy kind of a background. Something I want to play with, experiment with, and see how it would. Let me reach across through here. We don't need this anymore. There, and let's aim this more toward that way there. All right. Okie dokie. Well, guys, there she is. Let's see if I can take this off. This is not too dark. No. All right. Well, there you have it. I will take a good photo of this and I'll post it in a few minutes on my Facebook page. Um, if you guys want to donate to the cause, if you feel um, if you need to, I do have a PayPal button um, on the lower right hand side of my banner. There, you donate what you will. It goes towards supplies and brushes and mainly paints and spray and all of that good stuff. Um, I do thank you for checking this out this evening. And you guys have a very, very safe. Oh, 7 o'clock tomorrow. Well, everybody be cooking out or whatnot, but it's gonna play whether I'm there or not. But I will be there 7 o'clock tomorrow. It'll be a YouTube premiere. I think this one's going to be how to paint a glowing forest or something like that. Actually, ironically, with this live stream, it won't be the picture of this flower. It's going to be the picture of the upcoming event, I believe. So I got to somehow change that thumbnail, and I'll do that too because it's going to just confuse people. Um, don't know why um, YouTube does that, or it could have been a setting that I did it wrong. But I'll correct it in a few minutes. But guys, thank you so very much. Thank you, Shane. Thank you guys for checking it out. Thank you, Maria. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be there in the chat room while past me paints a picture about how to paint glow in a forest. And, good stuff like that. Okay, guys. I do appreciate you. Thank you very much for checking this out. Remember, click the thumbs up button, please, before you split. And if you like what you see, check check this click the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. I really would. All right, guys. You have a good night, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.